Good afternoon, everybody, from Monells at the Manor. So we're here probably for our last time ever at Monells. It's a windy day, so if you hear a little bit of the wind, I apologize. They are tearing down Monells. The lease expires at the end of April. Mid-April, they're going to be closing the doors as of right now. The airport right there next to us is going to be doing an expansion. So if you're from Nashville, you know the old Genesco building across the street is being torn down. The Manor here is going to be torn down. And what it's going to allow the airport to do is have direct flights over to Asia. So that's going to be something they've never done before. So this building a long time ago was designed by Colonel W.C. Smith. It was also the same person that made the Parthenon in Nashville as well. You know, we're huge Parthenon fans. We love going to Centennial Park. Not only to go for walks, but to play Pokemon Go. The mansion you see here behind me is not the original Howlover. In 1898, it was destroyed by a fire. The one you see here today was built in around 1898 was when this was built, and then it was destroyed by fire around 1929. And then 1930 is when this one opened up here. It was the Colmere Club. Many politicians here. Andy Griffith was known to come here. So there's a lot of history in this building. Also, there used to be the New Orleans Manor seafood buffet here at one point in time. So you come here and do a full New Orleans Manor seafood place. In my entire life, I've been driving by this building, seen this building. I don't think we ever came here for the New Orleans seafood, but that was around 1977, I believe. And then this became Monell's in 2008. The Manor closed in 2008. 2011, Monell's opened. Sorry, there's a lot of history in my brain right now. I'm trying to remember it. There used to be, so in 2003, 2004, I was in high school. I used to go over to Trousdale Drive for the Monells Express. That was a little known location. I think one of their first locations ever was on Trousdale Express, or Trousdale for the Monells Express. Then it moved over to Hundred Oaks. They have a Gallatin location at one point. It's now closed. The Germantown location is still their main location, which is going to remain open. So that's really cool. Something that a lot of people don't know is the Germantown location does a midnight type breakfast. It's like 12 to 3 in the morning, or 11 to 3 in the morning. I can't remember exactly, but they do like breakfast in the middle of the night. So that's so cool. This place is awesome. I can't wait to go inside and give it a try again. It's been a few years since we eat here. Most of the time I get the express location for closed. This will be Steph's first time actually trying this. I've been to the Manor a few times in the past. But 2003, 2004, I ate that corn pudding, some of the best corn pudding you ever have, and that fried chicken. That fried chicken is absolutely amazing when there's specialties here. So we're gonna head inside of the Manor. There's a little bit of history about it, and pretty soon it's gonna be gone. And planes will be rolling through. The runways are going just next to this, but you have to have a certain amount of space. So that's why they're tearing down. And also some homes across the street had to be torn down again. But the airport is expanding. So with that being said, we're going to head inside. It's about 2 o'clock-ish right now. They close at 4 on Sundays. So one last sad time at the Manor. Not sad, because I'm going to be full and happy. But it's sad to be here one last time. Heading in to the Manor at Monell's for possibly the last time ever. Definitely sad. And heading the front door here just in 1 second. Got the airport right over here. You got a Brent there. Hey Brent.
Oh, hey.
It's also windy, but there's a fountain out there. You can see some of the buildings are tearing down back there. But we're gonna head inside, get our table. They do close at 4 p.m. today. It's about 2 p.m. right now. And maybe our last time we walk through these columns right here. Just came inside Monell. As you can tell, it's crowded, but that's a good thing. Everybody's coming for their last time here. There's a cool little chandelier right there. You got the staircase going upstairs, which is for employees only, but another awesome chandelier there. This is where you check in at. Hopefully y'all can make it here before that time. But they have all these little rooms here. There's a room there, rooms there. And back behind us is more rooms. All these rooms are the tables you sit at to eat at and everything. But this may be our last time, sadly, inside this Manor here. Got this beautiful clock right here. Wow, there's this little plaque right here talking about the history of the Manor. And our table's back here against the wall. The sweet tea, unsweet tea, lemonade, everything here. They got the fudge pies already here. They're bringing out food here in a minute. Steph already got some of those cucumbers and vinegar, right, Steph?
Yeah, and then onions. I didn't get the onions.
And then coleslaw. And so that's our table right there. We're waiting for the food to come now. The first pass around is here. They got this fantastic cornbread here and these biscuits. I'll get one of each, and the gravy's coming around next. And the gravy just came as well. So there's a little bit of gravy from our biscuit there and the cornbread. The biscuit was so flaky it literally just fell apart. But I've loved these biscuits and this cornbread for many, many years now. The food is already flowing. We got the turnips over here, the green beans over here, the barbecue ribs over here, the mac and cheese all the way over here. The mac and cheese looks great. Look at those ribs right there. Those ribs look fantastic right there. The plate's getting full. The fried chicken just came around. We got there the stuffed shell stuff.
Ooh, look at my fingers.
Yeah, look at that stuffed shells. Everything's so hot you can barely touch it. The ribs fall off the bone as you try to get them out. And so it's just awesome. And then, oh, and here comes the fried chicken basket back around this way. All you can eat fried chicken. Some of the best chicken you'll ever have too. I love it here. The plate keeps growing. There's the pot roast right there. There's the greens back around. And there's the famous corn pudding. That corn pudding is one of my favorite corn puddings of all time. Been eating that same corn pudding since about 2003 now. So it's been fantastic. And there's a huge plate, way more than I ever need, but can't wait to dig back into this food here. Almost done with our meal here. It's fantastic again as always. Corn pudding, I've been eating that thing since 2003. It's fantastic. Another great meal here at the Manor. Maybe the last time you're at the Manor ever. There's always a German town location. We'll do a full review at the end, but plate's almost clean. Food's fantastic. Tons of food everywhere, but it's been a great meal so far. And once you're done, they give you
a meal ticket. It says, please pay cash here. I've eaten and I can't get up.
Did we get up though?
Barely.
So you can walk out here. Again, there's that staircase again right there. You go hey, right over here to your left. So that's going to take care of the damage real quick. It's about $25 a person. But up here you can buy all their preserves. Everything's peach preserves. So they only have peach right now. There's the prices right there for them. There's a closer look at the construction right there. There's the beautiful fountain right there. And then right over here is the construction. The building's already being torn down. Pretty soon it'll be completely gone. That building's been there it's literally my entire life. I can't remember a time when we haven't come down Mercer Road in this area. That building has not been there. So just changes and changes and changes, right? But that comes with progress. So sad to see that building go. It's just never been inside of it, which is one you always see growing up. Monell's over here is a perfect spot to see planes taking off. And there goes a Southwest plane right there. Joining us today, every day is Saturday.
Hey, guys.
Well, one part of every day is Saturday. Come on, Gentry. So, we're heading out to the car to do our outro here, but what did y'all think of the food real quick?
Want to go first?
You can.
All right, I thought it was excellent. There wasn't a single thing that I tried that wasn't good. Some were more delicious than others. Big fan of the chicken, mashed potatoes. All in all, I'm actually regretful we haven't tried this sooner than today.
I gotta say, this is a perfect place, and if your party is small, they'll pair you up with another party, and it's kind of weird, but it is great food.
Yep. Now we're going to do some Fortnite time, is that right? Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At home, plays Fortnite.
There we go. We are back to the car now, so you kind of saw what Brent and Gentry thought there. So we came back to the car to kind of do our official outro. It is windy. And it's not like windy dead cat can cover up the wind. It's like windy. My hat's blowing across the the room, and and I'm blowing over too. Actually, the fountain in front, the wind's so strong, the water's blowing out of the fountain right now, so it's very windy. So we figure we hop back in the car. But yeah, another great meal at Monell's. Stephanie's first time actually trying Monell's. A lot of my Monell's experiences were back in high school, and growing up, and coming some as an adult. But it's been years since I've been, like, especially the Manor, but also like the Express location for me. I think I mentioned in the video before. 2003, 2004 on the Express location at Trousdale. Ate there several times. They moved over to 100 Oaks on Brantford, I believe it was. Private jet over there. It's cool watching the planes take off from here. So I ate the Express location quite a bit. I'd always get the corn pudding is one of my favorite things. The ribs are good. I think the owner used to have something called tiger food too. If the owner ever watches this, he'll probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But it was like a rice, I think it had some tofu in there. It was kind of like a crazy mixture of things, vegetables. So it was called tiger food. I remember seeing on the menu, but that was oh my gosh, 20 years ago. So being a Nashville native, something you always knew about was Monells. Yeah, just definitely check out Monells. The Germantown location is there. They have that late night, and the owner has said they're going to try to relocate this to somewhere else. The original plans actually were moving the entire mansion was the idea, but just logistically that's too much, investment. Plus, I think the owner said that he'd be down at least a whole year of downtime, plus the money to move. So I think the plan is just let the airport tear it down now, and then have them open a new location. What'd you think, Steph? Everything was good for you, or what'd you think?
Yeah, no, everything was really good. I can't pick a favorite thing. I mean, everything was really very good. The chicken was great. The greens were good. The corn pudding.
Yeah,
that was
pudding,
exceptional.
yeah.
And that pie, I think it was like a fudge pie.
The mashed potatoes are the only thing we didn't
Yeah,
like.
the mashed potatoes, they were good. Don't get me wrong, but they were, I think, if I had to go without something on my plate, it would have been the mashed potatoes. They weren't my favorite, but I was very pleased.
Yeah, same for me. I think the mashed potatoes are my least favorite. I've had them before, a little bit thicker. This time they're a little bit more runny. But of course, they are going through a lot of food quickly, and a lot of my experience is
the lumps in them, though. You like that?
I do like the lumps. Yeah, I love lumpy potatoes. A lot of my experience at the express locations, because those you could actually just go and sit down at a table. Usually there's no wait. It's kind of like a cafeteria style, or get to go pretty quickly. And I do like the family style. It's interesting. You get all you can eat everything. But the only thing bad about the family style is like it can get crowded. It can get loud. And it is cool getting to know other people. Stephanie's not big on like just sitting with random people. But
no, I'm not a people-y person. I mean, I like people, but I'm a very awkward person if I don't know you. So it's very awkward sitting with strangers.
And we've gotten lucky every time. And had, like, at least for me, my experience coming here, got lucky every time. I had fantastic people. The people today were fantastic, very nice people from out of town.
They were.
But I just don't like sometimes how loud it gets. I like the little bit quieter restaurants, and then the passing the food around too. Like for meals at the very end, they'll bring you more food, but it's like I didn't have any chicken breast left towards the end. So you had to wait for that. That's some of the things I think are downfalls of family style. Is you have to kind of wait. You can't just be like, I won't take the chicken from the first guy there. But all in all, the family style, if they do open an express location again, it's fantastic. I've had their breakfast before. It's also fantastic. So highly recommend Monell's.
That's what I wanted to say. The biscuits and gravy. The gravy was very good. I've never had like biscuits and gravy like that for a lunch or dinner. It's more of a breakfast thing. I mean, at least I thought it was. But it was delicious. That gravy was really good.
Yeah, the biscuits are fall apart, flaky, a little bit sweet too.
Sweet, yeah.
But that corn pudding is still one of my favorites of all time. But with that being said, just if you're in the Nashville area, you can make it out before middle of April. I think April 14th is one date I heard. Don't quote me on that. But definitely the lease expires at the end of April. Definitely come out to the Manor, give it one last try. They're a little bit busier today, more than normal when you see it. So it'll be sad to see the building tore down. But sometime after that April end date, this building will be destroyed, and there'll be a runway built that's going to go over Mercer Road like the other one does down a little bit yonder over there for the road there. Or for down a little bit down yonder, the runway goes over the road. They're going to do that here first as well, and these will be the direct flights from Asia. But yeah, another great meal. And again, sorry if I don't know if I said it yet or not, but it's a little bit harder to film. So if the film quality looks a little bit off, or it's a little bit shorter what we did, it's just because there's so many people there you don't really know, and so we just don't want to be like, hey, here's a camera in your face. To be respectful. So, we didn't use any type of microphones. We just used cell phones only, and really try to be as discreet as possible as filming. So just to show you a little bit of what it's like. So if you see like that, you're like, oh wait, y'all didn't show much, or that was only 1 minute of food. Sorry in advance, but we just didn't want to be, like I said, just be out there like, hi, we're the nerds, and we're gonna take over the whole table here. So, but with that being said, try out Monell's. And the nerds are